'cause I know we'll be fine. Just to say our goodbye. I just wanna be me. I just wanna be me.
That's a big one. Gotta be a rattler in there. Ooh, look how deep that is. Come on, rattlers. Kill me. I don't want to live now that Biden's president. Oof, the path is getting quite steep and treacherous now. That's a big ledge. I don't have a case on my phone yet. Good thing there's no rocks around for me to drop it on. How much further? Almost there, I think. This feels like way more than 1,000 feet of elevation gain. Maybe I'm just out of shape. Hopefully we're almost there. We're looking for Petroglyph wall. Bunch of ancient Indian writing on a big wall. I'm hoping that's set up there because I'm tired. So the next part of the video is going to get a little scientific, so if you're dumb or you're too boring to care about the world we live in, then fast forward. So we just dropped into what my brothers in Mexico would call an arroyo, which means a dried creek or a dried stream. In English we call them a wash, which is just a temporary or seasonal creek bed, and when it does rain it just flows like a flash flood. You can tell this is all loose, very fine sand, gets eroded by the water. I always like washes. They really just wind and go all in the mountains. There's lots of different paths. You can find cool plants, wildlife. There's a lot of diversity around them, and they're just easy to walk through. The sand's deep, but there's no rocks. So when I'm out hiking in nature, one thing I always try to do is just take notice of the little stuff. And this is a great example of something that's often overlooked right here. This colorful slime on these rocks is actually super interesting, in my opinion. So these are lichen, and lichen have a lot of really crazy fun facts about them. Let's just start with the fact that they can freaking eat rocks. Like, what can eat rocks? Okay, 2, they're actually not a plant or a fungus. They are what's called a composite organism. And these are one of the oldest creatures on Earth. Over billions of years, 2 totally different things have evolved to live together in one body and reproduce together. The equivalent of this would be like if an intestinal tapeworm evolved so its sperm got inside your sperm and you had babies automatically born with tapeworms. Yeah. So 2, they get crazy old. Like, these ones here could be hundreds of years old. The oldest creature on Earth actually is a lichen. Billions of years ago, they were pretty much the first creature on land that just ate all the rocks and turned it into soil that the entire planet and everything living on it now relies on. So they're pretty cool. Read up on them. I really hope I didn't miss the petroglyphs looking at the damn lichens. I come here for the lichens. Oh! There's my first petroglyphs. Wow. Super cool. Look, these are some bighorn sheep, it looks like, and they drew somebody riding one. I wonder if they tried that. So some of the petroglyphs in this area date back 6,000 years. Which is just crazy. I mean, they vary from 6,000 years all the way up to about 600 years ago. But there is some here that are just extremely old, and it just really gives you a sense of scale of the world. Like 4,000 years before Jesus, some Indian was sitting here and chiseling these away. I don't know. It's crazy to me. See, a lot of plants have these stems like this. That's weird. I need a botanist friend. Figure out what that's for. Wow, so I was not expecting this many petroglyphs here. This is more than I've seen anywhere around Vegas. It's kind of crazy, actually. Super cool. There's all these different symbols here, just on every rock you see. And you can tell they're of varying age. You know, some have eroded away more, some look newer. So what's crazy about these is there's all these abstract symbols. You know, some are obvious. It's like bighorn sheep. Okay, that's probably means bighorn sheep. But some are just all these abstract symbols, and a lot of them appear all over the American Southwest, from Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, down into Mexico, California, Utah. That'll be the same weird looking abstract symbol, and they have no idea what it means. You know, there's no Rosetta Stone, there's no key, so if it's just a circle and a bunch of lines through it, you have no way of telling what that is. So I guess we'll never know. Ooh, I see one of my favorite plants. I forgot the real name for it, but I like to call it a rock urchin, because they just look like sea urchins and they live just up in the cliffs, the rocks. Let's go look at it. Okay, wow. What an interesting plant. Ooh. Yeah, it is quite pokey. Yeah, that's a rock urchin. I'm hoping the scientific community accepts my new name for them, because their name sucked. And rock urchin is a cool name. So actually normally I've never seen one this close, because they'll be way the hell up a cliff. It'll just be a sheer face of rock, kind of like over there. And you'll just see a couple of these little guys just hanging into some kind of crack way up in the rock. I don't even know how they live. This sign says not a trail, but that path looks so fun. Whoa, that one is weird. Who knows what that means? It's a funky looking shape. I'm not gonna hike up there because I'm lazy. Wow, this is kind of crazy actually. There's more petroglyphs than I've seen anywhere around Vegas. Wow. Got some more bighorn sheep here. And, oh, I've seen this symbol elsewhere too in petroglyphs. I wonder what it means. Same funky symbol. Aliens. This one looks a bit phallic. I'll let the viewer decide what that one is. Some more interesting symbols. This is cool. Oh, I've seen that little circular one elsewhere as well. So how they make these actually, it's not paint. They actually use like a chisel and they scrape away the desert varnish is what it's called, which is like this black stuff that's basically like a form of rust that gets deposited on the rocks over thousands of years, and it's super strong and durable, so they can just kind of chip it away with the chisel and make these petroglyphs that'll last thousands of years. It's pretty neat. They like drawing people with really long fingers and toes. Oh, I've seen this funky centipede-looking symbol elsewhere as well. It is weird how often you see repeating symbols. Yeah, some cool stuff. But Shrek, donkeys don't have layers. Ogres have layers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even think I said that quote right. Some more funky ones. They love drawing super long fingers. Well, look at that guy up there. He's got some spindly legs. Maybe it's a lizard. It just keeps going up. More and more petroglyphs. I don't know how these lunatics managed to hike this with no shoes. I can barely hike it with shoes. at symbols. You got to be very careful when walking down these mountains. Going up's always easier. Going down can get a little frosty. I'm sure I'm missing lots of cool ones too. It's getting a little dark though. I should probably start picking up my pace here. So I'm gonna camp out here. Got 4 miles to get back. Gotta turn the turbos. Thanks for watching, guys. Well, I ran the path the last 1.5 miles back so I could see this really pretty looking sunset. Missed the best part of it. Had to charge my phone. It is gorgeous. I just sat up here on the top of the hill looking at the city, watching the moon rise. Really nice. Great hike. 10 out of 10.